Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm going to show you everything has been added, changed and fixed in Minecraft Snapshot 22w14a. And so if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft 1.19 videos and other Minecraft videos. And so today we got Minecraft Snapshot 22w14a. We also got a new Minecraft Bedrock Edition preview / beta, which also adds the Mangrove Swamp into the game, just like today's snapshot. Yes, that is not the only thing though, there is lots more to uncover for this snapshot, so let's get into it. But as you might have already noticed, there is no editing in this video, and that's because it is also a live stream at the same time. So let's just get started. So first of all, let's cover clay renewability. So clay is a block that's been generated in Minecraft for a very long time, but it was never a renewable resource. But now it actually is, because now if you place a piece of mud, like this, which you can find in the new Mangrove Swamp biome, on top of some dripstone. So let's grab some dripstone blocks and some pointed dripstone. And then, let's see, yes, I think that is that. So if you place some mud like over here, and then get some dripstone on top, like this, we will see that this pointed dripstone will drip some water on top of the mud, and this will actually cause the mud to change into clay. So there we see a drip of water, and so this will take quite some time, but eventually this will turn the mud into clay. We should be able to speed this up by using /game rule do a random tick speed, and set it to like 1000 or something. In theory, that should increase that speed, maybe, I think. It also increases the speed of all the vines growing here, so that's not great. But yeah, of course, this will take quite some time, but now clay indeed is a renewable resource. Let's set that back to 3. Alright, but yeah, that's that. Let's move on to what we see all around us, which is the mangrove trees. So these are the mangrove trees, and they generate in the mangrove swamp, of course, yes. And so they grow from the mangrove propagules, which we see over here. This is a mangrove propagule, and we can get those by, well, which we saw already last snapshot. If you bone meal some of these leaves, which are the mangrove leaves, it spawns in a propagule below, and you can then bone meal the propagule like this until it's full. Then you can break it in survival mode and get this mangrove propagule item. Then if you go over here, for example, place it down and bone meal this. Come on, bone meal this. Probably this needs to go. Okay, it needs a whole lot of bone meal apparently. This is not... Okay, this is why it's a live stream. Okay, let's go over here, let's try it again. Place it down. Bone meal. Ah, there we go. It just takes a whole lot of bone meal. But then you get one of these mangrove trees, which is made up of the mangrove logs, which we already saw, the mangrove leaves, there are some vines on top of it as well, and there's the mangrove roots all at the bottom, like that. And I think there's probably also then the muddy mangrove roots if it generates in the mud. Let's see if we can find one of those. There we go, here it shoots. Yes, here you can see the block, the muddy mangrove roots, that also generates down here. Alright, beautiful. And so these mangrove trees actually have a chance to spawn in a bee nest. So I think if we fly all over here, we should see some bees spawning all over the place. This is a very big mangrove swamp actually. Let's see, can we find a bee nest here somewhere? I saw some earlier, but they are not super common, to be honest. We can fly through a little bit while we go through the other changes. Yeah, so the mangrove swamp, what they say is that it is a muddy, murky, and magnificent biome. Ah, there we go. There is a beautiful bee nest with some bees in the mangrove swamp. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, and so you'll be able to find these bees, and you'll be able to find warm frogs as well. So if you summon in a frog here, it will turn into the tropical variant. And so this is different than with the normal swamp, because in the normal swamp they'll be orange, but here they are the tropical variant, so the white one. Then of course the layer, the mangrove swamp is covered in a layer of mud, like this. And so you need to pack some boots, it says. But of course, yeah, there's no real difference from mud and normal blocks, apart from that you sink down in it a little bit, but it doesn't slow you down. And also mentions that you can have a nice boat ride under and around the larger-than-life mangrove trees. So let's check that out. Let's actually grab a beautiful boat with chest. And now we'll be able to ride through these beautiful mangrove swamps, which actually looks pretty cool. Alright, there's still the feature of being able to break the lily pads with your boat. Okay, this is actually quite tricky. Look at this. But you can, like, row through it. There is a lot of room between these where I can row through. So that's actually a pretty cool design there. Alright. But this is not the only thing that was added to the snapshot. Also, there is lava here, but luckily I have fire tick set to off, so this won't catch fire here. But it would normally probably catch fire and probably burn up this entire mangrove forest. But no, this is not the only thing in this snapshot, because there is also the recovery compass. Which, that sounds a little bit weird, but we can find it in our creative inventory here. Recovery compass. That doesn't look like a Minecraft item at all, but there we go, there it is. Let's actually compare it to a normal compass. Let's see, compass. It's quite a bit bigger actually, look at that. Quite a bit bigger. And there's also a second new item here, and that's called soul shards. Well, okay, it's not there. Ah, there they go. Echo shards they're actually called. Well, they're called soul shards in the changelog. There we go, they're called echo shards. And so this will be an item you're able to find in the ancient city chests. So let's move over to an ancient city. Locate ancient city. Hopefully there's one close by. Well, that's not too close, but we'll go over there. And it's actually a really cool item, this recovery compass. And we'll get into that in a second, but let's go down into this ancient city first. It's actually an item that we've been looking for a very, very long time. Also, yeah, this one generated weird. But let's see if we can find some chests here to see if the loot is in there. So let's give ourselves some night vision. In fact, give me night vision like this. And then we can go through some of the chests, if we can find any. Yeah, there we go. There's a chest over here. Alright, no shards in here. Let's see. Let's open a couple more. No. Well, at least they should be able to generate in these chests. There's some other loot here, which we already saw before. But not the things we're looking for. No. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. So here we can find some echo shards in these chests. And so you can use these echo shards to make a recovery compass. So let's see the crafting recipe by going over to the crafting table and checking out the recipe book here. So for the recovery compass, you will need 8 echo shards and a normal compass in the crafting grid like this. And that will grant you a recovery compass. And this is a really, really awesome item that we've been asking for a pretty long time. And so, since we have not died yet in this world, it will just randomly spin. But, and here comes the beautiful thing, if we were to, well, let's actually set our spawn point here. So, let's set our spawn point here. Alright. This will, well, this will not cause this compass to go over here. If you do the world spawn point, that will work. That doesn't work anymore. Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyway, this will be where we spawn. But if we go over, well, over here, for example, and if we were to die in this lava over here, well, if we need, let's just actually die from fall damage. That makes more sense. Let's go over here and go to create or survival, and we die from fall damage. Let's give ourselves our night vision back. And now we see that this compass, the recovery compass, will actually point towards the place where we died. And yeah, that's actually really, really helpful. If you don't exactly remember where you've died, you can just use the recovery compass, follow it, and apparently get a very, very big lag spike. There we go. Follow it all the way to where you died, which is over here, and then pick up your items again. Of course, since we have keep inventory on, that won't work here. But let's turn keep inventory off. So game rule keep inventory false. Alright, now let's do the same thing again. And I will see the actual use case for this. So we'll go into survival again. And die. Of course, here the problem is, yeah, we don't have a recovery compass. So I would suggest to have your recovery compass in your ender chest, right? And then if you respawn in your spawn point, there should be an ender chest there. And then you can pick it up from there and get your items back. But for now, let's just give ourselves a recovery compass like this. And we'll see it points back over here. So let's go into creative, give ourselves more night vision, and follow the compass. Of course, you do this in survival. But then we can move all the way over here to our items, and look at that. There's where the compass points exactly. And we can pick up our items back and hopefully get, well, lose our items less often. That would be awesome. And also, if you're not in the dimension that you died in, so for example, if you died in the Nether, the recovery compass will just spin forever and not point you anywhere. And let's see, then there's also a change to the warden. It will now get angry at every single mob instead of just the player if they bump into the warden. And that is, I think, most of the changes and additions here. Let me go through. There's also a couple of technical changes here to do with cat types. Alright. There's also 2 new advancement triggers that were added called item delivered to player and Allay drop item on block. That also might mean there's 2 new advancements. Let me check. So if we do /advancement grant me, there might be something to do with the Allay. Any science? No, that doesn't seem like it. Allay deliver item to player. See, that's a new advancement right there. Allay deliver item to player. You got a friend in me, it's actually called. So let's look at that. Have an Allay deliver items to you. And then there's a second one as well. That an Allay should drop an item on a block. Ah, there we go. Allay deliver cake to noteblock, it's actually called. So let's give ourselves that one. It's called Birthday Song. We get a beautiful sound in the background as well. And we can actually look at these. They're in husbandry over here. You got a friend in me. Have an Allay deliver items to you. And Birthday Song. Have an Allay drop a cake at a note block. So you just have to give an Allay a cake and another one, and then they will drop it over at a note block. That's what you need to do to get that advancement right there. I think that's the 2 new advancements in this snapshot. Alright, and then there's also a whole lot of bug fixes in this snapshot that you can read through if you click the link to the patch notes in the description if you want. But that's pretty much it for me for this video. Let's check the chat if they have anything else to say. Alright, I think that is pretty much it. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one. I want to thank my tier 3 members, the Smikkelaar and March. Thank you so much for becoming tier 3 members. If you also become a member, click the blue join button below the video to check out the different tiers. But there we go. I hope you all enjoyed it all in the next one. So until then, bye bye!